Beautiful Pisces, this is Tammy from Spot On Psychic Readings. I'm here to do your reading for the end of August. Okay, so where's this month gone? It's gone really fast, hasn't it? So I've already shuffled the cards and cleared the energy, and I'm going to pull these by feel for you tonight. Please watch to the end to avoid any misunderstandings because the card readings build. So what I see on this first pull, we'll get a lot more information on it by the end, okay? Okay, lots of energy here, Pisces. Whew, a lot on that one. Some of you may have hit rock bottom, okay? And you are recovering from that, Pisces, because that just, I was like, whew, that one had a really heavy energy. So let's see what's coming up here, Pisces. And thank you all for coming in. Again, if you've been here before and if you're new, glad to have you. Okay. All right. So let's see what's happening. Wow, this is really interesting, Pisces. You're going to love this. All right. So the first thing we've got here is I feel like you're going through this situation where you're really flowing a lot of energy, okay? And you may be flowing energy into your family, into your friends, into your work. A lot of you, a lot of flow of energy into your home, into your career, things like that. And it is being reflected back to you, which is what the magic stream has to do with. You know, it's a very reflective card. And this is, but it's about a flow of energy. So you're flowing energy to people and they should be flowing it back to you. It doesn't always work that way, of course. But when you're on your soul path, you can feel it. You know, you can feel it flowing in the circle as you give people understanding and they give you a thank you, in other words. You know, or you give people some sort of unconditional love or any sort of a gift, you know, from the heart, those sorts of things, and it'll be returned to you is what this is about, okay? Really beautiful card for Pisces, and, you know, you all are such gentle souls for the most part. I mean, you know, it's a collective reading and it won't resonate with everybody, but Pisces, you know, you guys are very gentle souls. You typically very good listeners and really feel what people are feeling. You're empaths. A lot of you are empaths. So that makes a lot of sense to me that you're giving so much and it's coming back, you know, it's flowing back to you. Be really careful of your intentions this next week or so, because I'm reading for about the end of August. So for the next week or so is what I'm hearing, because what you put out there is going to boomerang back to you faster than normal. And I'm hearing right now that it's having to do with the full moons and all these planets in retrograde and all kinds of stuff. But this is the intention card, but it came up reversed and in the conflict position. So there's a little warning here to really focus on what you do want, not what you don't want, especially where it relates to home, okay? This is having to do with home card, and some of you may be getting a new home, some of you may be moving, some of you may just be enjoying your home, all right? Be sure to put the right intentions out there. Be really careful about that this week. Some of you may want some solitude, either in your home or out of it, okay? Because it did come up right next to the home card. This is the solitude card, and some of you may just need some, a break. You know, some of you just may want to get away from things and have some time to kind of meditate. You know, I just noticed there's a moon. I was talking about the moon energy. There's a moon on the solitude card, and I feel like for a lot of you, this moon energy, this full moon, new moon, you know, this is the month of 2 full moons, so we've got a lot of energy going on with that. And I'm feeling like for some of you, you're going to want some solitude because of that. I feel like it's going to bring up a lot of energy that you don't know what to do with. And it's going to bring up a lot of memories from the past and all kinds of things. You know, really intense energy coming up. It's building. You know, I can already feel it building even before I pulled this card even. So, Okay, so coming up in your near future, you may be feeling like you're in a bit of a dry desert temporarily, and some of you may be feeling like you hit rock bottom. Okay, and again, this won't resonate for everybody. It's a collective general reading, so if this is not your story, try again next time. Come back in again next time, because the readings change around a little bit depending on who's listening. Okay, so whoever needs to hear this, I'm empathizing with you right now, because this looks difficult to feel like you're in a dry desert and you've hit rock bottom. Okay, you may be feeling like you're getting out of a situation you were stuck in. Okay, this is the stuck in the mud card. A lot of this is you forging forward, even though you may not feel like you are. Okay, Pisces, this is very much about you getting unstuck. All right, and you're continuing on your path. So you're being released from whatever this rock bottom situation was. And I'm going to pull some more cards here in a second and get more clarification on that for you. Okay. Some of you are ultra aware of things. This is the Wizard of Awareness. Some of you are like really in tune with what's going on around you, to the point it can almost just drive you crazy. I know, especially if you've hit rock bottom, you may be on high psychic alert yourselves. Some of you may be psychics. Some of you just may be super intuitive. And Pisces, a lot of Pisces are super intuitive people. Okay. And you may just be on high alert for some reason right now. And it's not really a card of warning, but it's just saying, take it easy on yourself. Don't take on the whole world just because you can pick up on it. Okay. And some of you are decluttering. Some of you are moving. This is the cleaning house card. Some of you are just cleaning out energy. Some of you are working on your home and enjoying your home, and you may just be fixing it up, but it's also saying to clear out the energy. So this is about decluttering. Okay, anything that gets in your way, slows you down and that kind of thing, energetically I'm speaking of. Okay, there may be things that you need to get rid of from the past that have got old energy for some of you, that's just not, it's not relevant to you now, or maybe it even has bad memories, So let me get some more clarification here, Pisces. So some of you are going through a period of time where you feel like the Wheel of Fortune has turned upside down on you. All right. And I think that goes along with what I was talking about here with the rock bottom and that kind of thing. So let me see how that turns around. Because for some of you, there's feeling stuck and just needing that solitude. Okay. But here's your coming out of it. This is Ace of Pentacles. Let me get some more energy on, some more cards on Ace of Pentacles. Because you may be feeling like things are moving forward, but there's been delays, or it may be things got thrown off course a little bit. The Ace of Pentacles is never really a bad card, It's just sometimes delays and that sort of thing. And, all the Pentacles cards have to do with money and passion and things like that. So it is turning around, and the Wheel of Fortune doesn't stay in one spot. The Wheel of Fortune is always turning. So you may be feeling like you're upside down on the wheel right now, but it will turn back around. Here's the Psychic card. Here's your High Priestess. And this has a lot to do with a lot of you Pisces. For some of you, this is having to do with a daughter energy. For some of you, this is having to do with your own intuition. And there's the moon. Again, the moon keeps coming up in this reading a lot. And of course, the moon card does represent Pisces as well. So there's probably some big connection with you and this moon energy that's coming up this month. The High Priestess can also have to do with dreams and premonitions and visions. So pay attention to all of that, because I feel like all of that's going to be heightened for you over the next week. Why can't I hold on to these cards? They keep jumping out. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, you are going to be receiving a gift or some receipt of money, okay? And I feel like this is going to balance things out for you in some way. There's a gift of something may have felt off balance, and I feel like either somebody is paying you back or somebody's giving you money. There may be money that you weren't expecting, because this feels like a gift. This feels like a gift of money, Pisces. So I feel like this is going to be really helpful. This is going to get you out of that sense of rock bottom. This may help you move. This may help you just balance out some part of your life. Okay, some energetic situation that's going on or that sort of thing. This is something that's needed. I feel like for a lot of you, this is not something you just want, but something you need. You know, and I'm saying that because look at the guys down here on the bottom of the card. They look like they need this, okay? And this is being given to them as a gift. And see the balance scale? So it's balancing out something important that's going on in your life. I can't believe this. Here's the moon card. I mean, what are the odds of this, Pisces? This is crazy. Okay, so I'm asking the guides right now, why all this moon stuff? This is like the fourth card or so we've gotten, and this is the moon card. So this does represent Pisces energy as well. You know, it's very much a good luck sort of thing, you know, when your own card that represents your energy comes up in a reading. And it's come up a bunch of times, but this is it. I mean, just square on, this is it. So this moon energy often represents psychic visions. You know, it can represent beneficial changes. It can sometimes represent deception, but I don't think for most of you, I don't think that's what's going on in this reading. I'm not really picking up on a lot of deception here. It's more looking like you've just been through some sort of a situation and you want to get loose from it and move on, and something's coming to help you balance this out, okay? But this moon card, this is definitely having to do with like almost a sense of enchantment, almost like some magical sort of feeling that is, you know, coming. And it came up right next to this monetary gift card, okay? And I just feel like this is something that is going to create some really beneficial changes for a lot of you. And again, this moon energy is no joke for you all Pisces this time, apparently. You know, I don't do astrology. I'm a psychic medium, so probably an astrologer, you know, could explain why this moon is a big deal for Pisces in particular, because it's showing up all through the cards. I mean, it really is. So, have fun with that. Okay. But it does look like a good thing. It's just really fascinating to me. The moon keeps coming up over and over because you're going to have really heightened psychic abilities, visions, premonition dreams, maybe dream visits, like from people from the other side, meaning deceased loved ones and things like that. Anything having to do with heightened intuition. I feel like you're going to have that over the next week, Pisces. And probably really through the end of August, you know. So interesting. Okay, so yeah, here's the Tower card, but it did come up upside down. So you may have already gone through a Tower moment. If you didn't, it's not going to be as severe as if it was upright. But I feel like for a lot of you, you've already been through that. That's why the Rock Bottom card, and you're coming out of that, because they're showing it to me upside down right now because it's mostly a release. For most of you, it's a release from that. So let's get some of these tea leaf cards, Pisces, and see if we can get a few more details for you. So hang in there with me. We'll get you some more information, more details, okay? I'm excited for you all about this moon energy. I can't wait to hear the comments about how your heightened intuition is telling you things, you know. I mean, you could, wait, these are really strong. You could be, you know, having visits from angels. I mean, you could be seeing orbs. I mean, there's all kinds of things that go into heightened intuition. So these 3 cards came out as kind of a lump, okay? Like stuck together is what I mean. Like we're a group. We want to come through together, okay? So we've got the barrel, which is something, you may feel like something's lacking in your life, like love, money, or goals. I don't think it's goals for most of you, because I think you know what you want. I think you're pretty focused, you know. I feel like this might be love or money. There is success coming up in the star card, and there's family wishes coming true. And this is all coming to, these all came up together, so they're really telling a story here. So you may have felt like something was lacking, but then there's success, and then your family. They're including your family wishes coming true. So for some of you, I feel like this gift of money that's coming up for you and the beneficial changes is going to bring a lot of blessings to your family. You know, and this would be extended family, this would be your children, this would be, I'm even seeing deceased family for some of you, and I'm not sure how that fits into this, but family wishes come true, and I feel like there may even be, for some of you, someone on the other side who watches out for you, who's like your guardian, you know, who's your, not exactly your guardian angel. I mean, it's an expression people use, but you know what I mean. It's something like that they're watching out for you, and they want these wishes to come true for you. You know, I feel like for some of you, they're arranging for this to happen from the other side, you know, from spirit for you. You know, blessings on your family. So, yeah, getting the goosebumps on that. So there's definitely some of that coming in for some of you, okay? Let's see if there's any other words for Pisces. Yes, this one. This is the scales. This is about keeping your life in balance, Pisces. So some of, you know, and this is interesting because these scales came up in this gift card too. So for some of you, I feel like they're saying again, this gift of money is going to help balance things out for you in some way. I feel like something's been out of balance, Pisces. I mean, obviously has, based on some of this, you know, the stuck in the mud card and all that stuff that came up. So for some of you, I know it's felt like things have been out of balance, but it's coming back into balance. And make sure that you just focus on that. You know, like this card is advising to keep it in balance. It'll be easier once some things change, you know, and they will, because I'm seeing a lot of changes here. This is increasing your efforts if you want to achieve your goals, okay? That may be true for some of you. Oops, I'm dropping all the cards again. Hold on. Okay, let's see. All right, these two. All right. There's 2 things coming up here. There's dealings with an older woman or a relationship with an older woman. Okay, and take this as it resonates. This could go to the intuition. This could go to the person who's helping you from the other side, like a loved one on the other side. And this could also be going to whoever's giving this gift of money or whatever this is. This gift that I'm seeing coming into you could be from this person, okay? This is an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. This is the Rooster card. So keep that in mind. I feel like this is a little bit of a small part of this reading, honestly, but somebody needs to hear this. So that's why it came up. So there must be somebody for some of you that is very boastful and arrogant, like a rooster, and somebody you should not cross. It is a warning not to cross them. And it's one of those situations, you know, somebody that just won't give it up. If you do cross them, they just keep on and on and on. They won't stop. You're gonna become their focus their life's goal to irritate you. So keep that in mind, okay? Is there anything else Pisces needs to know? I'm asking them. Yeah, we're going to pull one more. Here. This one is standing out. Okay. Wow. November. Okay, there's something really important here about November coming up for some of you, all right? Really important time frame, Pisces, and I feel like it is a continuation of now. I feel like once again in November, a lot of the stuff that's going on right now with feeling kind of stuck and getting out of the stuck mode, and that kind of thing is going to be resolved by November. This just feels, again, I go a lot on how the cards feel, when I'm holding them, when I pick them up. This feels like resolution to me in November. This feels happy. This feels peaceful. This feels like all of this part of this reading that is unpleasant for some of you or unhappy at this particular time, that's going to be water under the bridge by November. So they're definitely wanting me to give you this timing card, okay? So that's all for today, Pisces. I hope that was helpful to you, and thank you all so much for your comments and your likes. And I love you guys, and I'll see you again soon, okay? Bye now.